Planning a trip to Tokyo, you need to make sure you get the most out of your time there. That's why we asked Andy Hayler, the only man to have eaten every single 3-star Michelin restaurant in the world, what his best restaurants in Tokyo are. Here is his answer.
So my first choice, it was a bit of a surprise, to me at least, a less well-known restaurant called Kodama. This is in the Roppongi district of Tokyo, and the style is kaiseki, but with a modern twist. For example, there was a particularly memorable dish of beautifully sweet prawns with a sort of piquant, almost really like a barbecue sauce, which sounds a bit strange, and I think was a riff on a sort of Japanese comfort food. But the sauce itself was stunningly perfect, and the prawns were beautiful, and this sort of theme really happened throughout the meal. Another dish of abalone was similarly gorgeous. The chef is charming, and it's really a terrific little hidden gem in Roppongi. My choice for the best sushi restaurant is Sushi Saito. This is a tiny restaurant with just 6 or 7 seats, and the technique of the head sushi chef is impeccable, as is the quality of the fish and seafood that he makes. It is probably one of the most difficult restaurants to get a reservation at in the whole of Japan, so I apologise for that. But if you can manage to somehow sneak in there, you will eat probably the best sushi in your life.
Our video will continue in a few seconds, but before we move on, have you ever tasted reindeer heart? Do you know where to find the best sushi in the world? Or which 3-star Michelin restaurant lets you listen to your food? Foodies TV offers you the best videos about the best restaurants around the world, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel and enjoy watching the rest of our videos.
My third choice, we're heading to a kaiseki restaurant called Ishikawa, a 3 Michelin star restaurant, where you get a tasting menu of highly seasonal dishes. A particular dish that was in my memory is a beautiful dish of matsutake mushrooms with ginkgo nuts. And matsutake mushrooms are extraordinarily expensive. They can be $2,000 a kilo, and here are beautifully cooked. But at whatever season you go in, you'll get different specific dishes. But what you can be sure of is that the technique and the quality of the ingredients will be absolutely impeccable at Ishikawa. Now, another type of cuisine that's been elevated to a really high level in Japan is tempura. So this is deep fried food, doesn't sound that amazing, but it tastes completely different in a really top of the range tempura restaurant. And the only one ever to have been awarded 3 Michelin stars is Nanachome Kyoboshi. Here you're really paying not so much for the feather-like batter, perfect cooking technique, but really for the extraordinarily high standard of ingredients. So it's not just beautiful prawns and top of the range fish or meat. The vegetables are just perfect here. And I can remember almost more than any other dish, a tempura onion, which doesn't sound particularly thrilling, but it was the most extraordinary, sweet, perfect thing that I've ever eaten in the world of tempura. Now, most kaiseki restaurants are quite traditional, but this isn't the case at Ryokan, where the chef is really trying to reinvent as this most traditional of Japanese cuisine styles. You may get dishes like slow-cooked abalone that's been steamed for 5 hours and is remarkably tender, but you'll also see a sort of modern technique in a signature dish of a sort of apparently simple frozen strawberry, which in fact is incredibly elaborate to make and is extraordinarily intense in flavour. So if you really want to see the future of modern kaiseki cooking, you should try Ryokan.
Well, that was Andy's best restaurants in Tokyo. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then please watch the rest of our videos over on Foodies TV. We've got reviews from 30 different cities around the world, as well as some very special Michelin reviews, including the best desserts and the most bizarre dishes. So don't go anywhere and click on the next video. This video is over, but we have loads of other great videos for you to watch. Discover the best dishes, the best desserts, and the best chefs in the world. Explore amazing food in cities like London, Rome, Paris, New York, Delhi, and many others. Subscribe to the Foodies channel and continue to enjoy our videos.